What's going on, guys? It's Cram here to talk to you today about mods and the mod economy changes. A lot of big changes have come to the game recently regarding mod slicing materials, which is huge and I think a really positive for the player base in general. Great mid-game catch-up mechanic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go ahead right now and show you. We're going to jump into the shipments and we're going to go to the guild activity store. The first one right off the bat here is these Mark II pulse modulators. You can get those at a much higher clip now. I think they used to sell them either two or three a piece, but now you can get them six at a time. They doubled that one up for us, which is incredible. But even more incredible, if we scroll down, is this section right here. This is 10x for us. So in the past, you used to be able to buy these 10 at a time, which was a pretty slow rate of acquisition, which caused you to have to farm the uh, mod battles as well. I used to always be a big advocate of farming mod challenges and mod battles, kind of balancing the two out. I'm shifting my approach now. I think that for most people at the end game, which I think a lot of people are at this point, it's very easy to get there. You should be focused more on the mod challenges at this point because you can get these rather easily, and everything else that you can acquire with Mark One materials, this gear down here, you don't really need it for characters. Um, you know, in the relic materials that you get, the circuit boards and the bronzium wirings, those are great, but you can get your characters at relics already. A lot of people through LSTs and the events, or you're getting those lower relic levels in your era characters as you level those up. So I think these are becoming a little bit less relevant. And yeah, sure, if you're low, buy them. But the mod slicing materials, you really need to be bringing your focus down here because you can find everything that you need in this spot to go from 5E all the way up to 5A. And what that does, I think that allows you to be a little bit more aggressive in your mod slicing, which is why you can farm solely these mod challenges now. It's a volume game, it's less of a resource management game. You need to be getting a lot of mods in so that you can slice a lot of mods up and acquire those high speed mods. The goal is always to try to get as many 25 plus speed mods as you can. Those are the kind of mods you want to be putting on your GLs first, and then obviously you can trickle down. I'm not going to claim to be an expert on where to put what mods. I let Hot Utils decide that for me. Very nice feature in there. But when I farm mods, mostly I'm focusing on health. Defense is kind of sneaky good right now, so I do farm those. Offense and speed. The others I kind of find I can get enough of through the mod shop, so I don't farm those challenges. But if you're short on one or you have a character who kind of needs those type of mods, by all means, go in there and farm the challenges as well. Another thing that I think you should be doing is being a little bit more aggressive with your slices. So if we go in here and we look at a character, I'll pull up some mods here. Um, my old stopping point under the old economy, if I was slicing up, I would, for blue mods for me, if it's a two hits of speed with 9 speed total, I'm probably not taking that one up to a purple mod, just to kind of conserve materials. But thinking about it now and where we have um, our capacity increased through having those extra slicing materials in the shop, we can go ahead and be a little more aggressive. And I think where you want to be aggressive first is with your offense primaries, your speed primaries, and your crit damage primaries. And you're looking for mods that have, you know, two hits, at least 9 speed. Two tens were always good, but you want percentage secondaries as well. That's really important when you bring in mods up. Um, you don't want those flat stats. So if you're looking at two nines and you've got a ton of them, like I do, just from stopping at that point over the years, I'm obviously gonna look at the ones with the percentage secondaries first to bring up. If it gets to three and it still has two nine, I'm probably still gonna stop. But you have that chance 1 and 4 to hit another speed roll here. You could be 313, 314. In that case, I would probably take it to A. Definitely take the 314s to A. Those are going up to 6 dot for me. But yeah, definitely you want to be more aggressive here at the Blues, I think. And then the next spot where I would want to be more aggressive as well, and this brings me to my next mod economy change, is at these 5A mods here. So in the past for me, I wasn't bringing anything to 6 dot that wasn't at least a 314. I think you can be more aggressive here now. I think the same thing. You're looking at primaries and you're looking at secondary stats, but you get a really nice boost on your offense primaries, your health primaries, and the crit damage is nice as well. So if you have those and they're sitting there at like 211, and they have good secondary stats and in a primary that's in demand, absolutely take that to 6 dot now, especially if you have Pirate King Hondo. Smugglers Run 3 and the new cadence at which they're running the Smugglers Run events has really increased the amount of slicing materials that you're getting to go to 6 dot. And we all need more 6 dot mods. Everybody can use those in their roster unless you've been playing the game for a decade and you have every character fully kitted out. At which point I tip my cap to you. I don't know why you're watching this video, listening to me. I think I'm pretty good with mods, but you're probably more experienced than I am, so kudos to you. But you get that 211, the next slice is pretty cheap as well. That 6E to 6B slice is it's only going to cost you 10 of these, what do we call them? Circuit breakers. That's a pretty cheap slice. So if you have those 211 mods, I would stop at 6D if I didn't hit speed again. But everybody needs mods. If the other secondaries are good, you'll find a home for a 212, and it'll be beneficial to your roster. And someday it'll be a pilot mod, and you won't care about it. But you took your shot. You have the volume now to take more shots, and I think that's the biggest change in this mod economy. So I urge you to take your shot. Make sure you're doing your mod farms. If you're not if you don't have Pirate King Hondo already, I think he should be a high priority for a lot of people. Everybody needs more mods in their account. And appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this video today. This is where people would normally ask you to like and subscribe, but this will probably be the only video that I make and post publicly. So do what you want to do. But appreciate you listening. I hope this helps somebody. And let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks.